This is the Bill Squire Show.
All right, hold on. Welcome to the Bill Squire Show. We're starting things off with hot takes. Tommy, Pants has a hot take right off the bat. He doesn't think. Go ahead. Tommy's wearing a Crow t-shirt. Let's see the t-shirt.
At the risk of not ever getting to date another goth chick again, I'm just saying, look, I love the Crow comic books as much as anybody, but let's come clean. The movie, the 1994 cult classic, was not really a great movie.
Okay.
Wasn't great.
It's great.
In my opinion.
It's great. In the same way that Batman and Robin is great.
No, I think Batman and Robin's a different movie altogether. I think The Crow's actually a pretty, because like that movie, considering the guy died and they had to do with what they couldn't do any reshoots, but I mean, it's a very basic revenge film.
You know, I forget the part that he actually fucking died, and they with that in mind.
Like what? Tell me why it wasn't good. Soundtrack is fucking bananas. The action's great.
A 90s alt rock wet dream. Yes.
I love the plot. The plot's great.
The plot's great. All the bad guys are fucking awesome characters.
The design of the Crow, the guy, is amazing. The setup is amazing. The book's amazing. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be fucking A24 Gene Siskel up his own ass. Just when you take away all the other stuff, is it a great movie?
No, it's not a great movie, but it's a good movie. Like
it's a good movie because it's 30 years old, and now that makes bad stuff good.
It was never bad. It was always good. It's always been good. It's always been good.
What's bad
about it? But what's bad about it?
It just, I'm really kind of talking out of my ass because I haven't seen that movie since I was a teenager.
Well, then you should do a rewatch.
All right, you know what? Fine. In the interest of, I'm trying to be a man as abandoned of opinions as it is. I'll rewatch it and report back.
All right, I'm going to watch it. I haven't watched it in a long time either.
Time to take her home.
We could all rewatch it.
Yeah. I love that movie. I again, like that was one that it came out when I was probably 12 years old, and that soundtrack is fucking incredible.
So good.
And
it had everything going for it, and to be morbid, including the star of the movie fucking dying in the middle of production. Because I'm sorry, that adds to the mystique of the whole fucking thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. But it was also just...
They need to remake that fucker.
Just sick. They keep talking about it, and the last one was Bill Skarsgård, which I would fuck with heavily.
Yeah, you and every...
Just kidding.
I get it.
Dead-eyed man.
And he dead.
I mean, if you put it between Bill Skarsgård and Horatio Sands, I gotta say, I get it. Mm-hmm. Which he was in the running for that, to play that role.
It's possible they even changed
SNL
it
alum.
again.
He really wasn't in the running to be the Crow. I just was trying to think of the funniest guy that you could cast as a slinky goth iconic goth movie star guy.
Just do it. Tim Robinson is the Crow.
Yes.
You killed me, really?
You sure about that? You sure about that? Stop shooting me! I'm already dead. You can't kill me anymore.
Tim Robinson Crow rules.
Ooh, we need to do
Call it. I'm dead.
I think you just came back to life for the zip line.
You would have to have the Crow, like shitty face paint Tim Robinson coming down in an alley on the zip line over and over
again. Like he comes down on the zip line once, and then like he's like the guy's ready to fight him, and he just runs back up to fight.
Hold on a second, I'm not done.
I wonder if he has a cameo. I would maybe pay for that.
The Crow,
Tim Robinson?
Yeah. I would maybe ask him.
He might be too famous where, like, I don't think he would be able to keep up with
the requests that he would get. Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong.
I mean, he might have one, but it might be incredibly expensive. And Did
you see
it doesn't, but it also, not even about the fame thing, it just doesn't seem like the type of thing he would do.
Nah.
Because he doesn't want to do other people's stuff.
No, and
he doesn't want to keep, like, memeing out. Because, like, as soon as he did one of those, people would post it and be like, oh, look what Tim Robbins, and then it would just be constant.
I also think that the line of, I mean, he would have to charge like $4,000 for a cameo because the line of people
would be insane.
Yeah, good point.
Like I bought one may he rest in peace. I bought one from Gilbert Gottfried, who is an all-time great comedian and a famous guy. But I paid like $150 and I got it within hours. Yeah, which told me the line could not be that long. Right. But Tim Robbins. Like, do you see the photo of Tim Robinson winning a Golden Globe? Yeah, it's it's the most Tim Robinson photo I've ever seen.
Didn't even see it. Didn't pay any attention to the Globes.
Was it a Golden Globe?
I pay attention to Globes, just not the golden ones.
I think he won I think it was an Emmy actually.
Oh, shout out to my buddy Ryan Zunkley in L.A. He won an Emmy for All Mankind. Hey, congrats. Yeah, so congrats. I don't think he listens to this, but still cool to know a dude that won a fucking Emmy this weekend. My good buddy. Didn't say shit about it until he posted it to Instagram like a boss.
Just like...
Yeah, he's
just so incredibly awkward.
That's my type of man.
Mm-hmm. I love that you want to fuck him so much.
Bad. So bad.
So bad?
So bad.
Like you're aching for it, huh?
Yeah. He's hot.
He would probably make the funniest faces when he comes.
I'm here for it.
Tommy said.
Make me laugh while we have sex. Damn it.
You're not. Palm tree girls, palm tree boys, palm tree girls.
Whose daddy's all come slut? You come.
This is a great episode already.
It's a good start.
I feel really good.
I had a topic to start things off with, but I like the way we began. That was fun.
Let's get into it.
All right, so this is something that a girl shared on her story, and she's like, "Yes, where are these men?" And I'm just like, I don't know if I agree with whoever wrote this. I think the thing that they wrote is kind of this phantom man that people think existed, but like there's a few of them out there, but I don't think it's like the man that you thought it was. So this says, I think the biggest problem today in the modern day relationship is that most men aren't men anymore. There was a time when being a man meant being with a protector, a lover, a supporter, a friend. A lot of men aren't men in the sense that they're not taking care of their women. There is no sense in being in a relationship and yet feeling alone. It literally makes no fucking sense to be in a relationship and yet find yourself competing for a position in that person's life. I just wish more men would man up and take care of the soul of the woman who cares for them. I wish they'd be more honest with the women who always give them their truth. I wish more men would be more protective of not only the heart of their partner, but the relationship as a whole. Men are no longer men in the sense that a lot of them are incapable of making their woman feel secure and safe within their relationship. And that's a real problem in this day and age.
Sounds like she's lazy and broke.
Sounds like she's married. Sounds like she's married to a gamer, to be very honest.
Like what?
Sounds like she's lazy and broke is a perfect
protect. Like when she says protect, does she mean like respect my feelings protect, or like there's a man in my house with a knife, don't let him
I think
kill
it's
me?
more like make me feel like I'm the only woman for you. I think that's what they...
So she's married to a gamer that's cheating on her.
Probably.
That's what I took out of it.
Or they're liking
gamers,
other...
Whoa. Gamers are not cheating. They're at home playing games. She's just not getting...
There's definitely
you
gamers
meet
cheating
other
too.
people while you play video games. And then before you know it, you're fucking railing fucking Kirby
but also, like,
2069.
all right, so this
Indiana
mysterious mythical man that she's talking about is not like the man of old. Like my mom, we'll talk about this in my parents' terms. My mom, has she felt secure in her relationship? Yes. Has my dad ever stepped out on her? No. There's never been any chance of that. But is her soul being attended to by my dad? Fuck no. like they're like the men of yesteryear, weren't.
They weren't home enough because they
weren't home enough, but they also they don't look at a woman and go, "How's your soul?" Like they're like
they never have.
Like, my dad and my mom, in terms of their relationship, he is a good guy, but he still is a guy that is from a time gone by where he thinks of himself as the head of the household, and yes, he will protect her physically, but he's not taking her feelings in. My mom got a hysterectomy, and my dad said, well, nobody even asked me about it.
Oh my God.
Like, that's a fucking terrible way to respond to the situation. That is her body. And he's like, well, nobody even asked me if I care. Like, it was to save her life, asshole. Fucking calm. Oh,
so what was his opinion about it after the smoke cleared?
No one asked him. No one cared. So like and yeah, there might be a few men in the history of time that were all the things that this lady seems to be wanting, but it's all like there's the like a man that's a provider and all these different things is also out at Hooters. There's a reason Hooters existed in the 80s.
There's a reason fishing exists and golf exists.
Yeah.
Yes, and strip clubs and Hooters, because you just can't, like, to simplify it further, this woman wants a provider, a protector, and like a new age hippie with a ponytail that wants to talk about souls and rub crystals with her and shit. And it's just like, I'm not saying you're not entitled to all three of those, but those three boxes never are checked at the same time.
Right.
Take it away.
No, I would agree. I don't even know.
How annoyed would you be if there was a dude around all the time that's just staring at you, be like,
right?
Do you feel honored right now?
Right, your partner is not supposed to like complete you. They can,
And that's what I think so many people want is they want to, like, they're so insecure in who they are that they want the other person that they're with to be their other half when it should be two holes together.
How old? Okay,
it's called scissoring.
Nice. Can you give us a vague rundown of the specs of this woman, age-wise, geographical
So
location?
this is just text. I don't even know who actually posted this.
Oh, okay.
She just shared. The girl that posted this is like a yoga girl, and she's like, "Where's my guy?" Like this, and I was like,
right.
and I replied to her. I'm like, I don't think this guy actually exists. This sounds like like guys. Back in the day, they looked at the women as their property, as like
here's what she wants.
Like the protector thing is very transactional. And also the reason you didn't feel insecure in your relationship back in the day is because when they were out doing things, you didn't know what the fuck they were up to because there wasn't social media and stuff like that. So you don't see them commenting on some Instagram girl's photo or shit like that. And but they're doing it. Like I've seen happily married men hitting on women at Best Buy because they just like to flirt.
Yeah.
And so like they get a little bit of attention from someone trying to upsell them on a fucking warranty, and they're like, "Oh, I think she likes me." Like, yeah, I want a warranty. Do you come with a warranty or some shit like that?
Women want a dude that's basically Chris Kyle, like a SEAL Team 6 guy that uses pronouns that also voted
My
for
pronouns
Bernie.
are kick and ass.
Yeah. They want like an American Sniper guy that uses pronouns, that voted for Bernie, that does one more position on top of missionary. That man just does not exist.
No.
You want a man that can do more than 27 push-ups in a row, but you also want that man to cry.
Oh, so when you said use a pronoun, like they're sensitive to like
just
like they're liberal in that way, but they can also
they're sensitive to social issues in society.
They're woke but a hard ass at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
You want a hard ass. You want a dude that
you want a lumberjack.
You want a high value male, but you don't want to say you want a high value male, which is the worst fucking term in the fucking English language. But you just, I don't know, like it's just too.
Well, it's funny that these are things that I always see like women posting about, and guys are just like, if you're pretty, Just be kind of pretty. and you know, just like, don't be super crazy. I'll be all right. Like, I think there's a lot of guys out there that, I mean,
my boxes to check are drastically different than that, but I agree.
Yeah, well, yours, yeah, but you also are very aware that the boxes that you want them to check are never going to result in the kind of relationship that's going to be sustainable.
And fulfillment.
Yeah.
So who needs that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, my dad a few weeks ago just goes, you know, you don't live like in a very realistic world, and I go, yeah,
but that's what we've all built. Like. I mean, honestly,
like
that's what I've wanted. I didn't want to live in a realistic world. No, it's great.
We were having kind of just like a talk, you know.
Honestly, we live. The fact that last week when we did the podcast and afterwards, like, you want to just go to Olive Garden, and we just went to Olive Garden, but we could have done a million different things and it would have been fine. Is the life that we as artists have built for ourselves?
Yeah, like we could
have gone to the casino and fucking gambled for all night long. We could have done a million different things.
And I guarantee you I'll have those nights where I'll do that.
Yeah.
And in the words of Henry Hill from Goodfellas, for us to live any other way would be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was like, Dad, I go, this isn't like something I started 6 months ago. I have literally lived more than half my life like this now.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I run the clock out in such a way?
It's a good way to live.
No, I mean, in a woman, yeah, I would love to find somebody that's like nice, but I'm also not looking because it's just, we're taking January off. We're rebuilding.
Mm-hmm.
We're like the Browns. We're like, it's off season. We're taking a look at the depth chart, taking a look at our front office.
Yeah, but what if Flacco shows up and all of a sudden things are fucking happening, bro?
Where's my Flacco?
I'm in such a.
Where's Flacco sitting on the couch just waiting to fucking throw for 300 yards in the sack with me?
On the quick Browns talk. Like, I'm publicly like, hey, I'm cheering for the Browns again.
You're back on board
because Watson's not on the team, and you know, people are like, well, what about the Chargers? I'm like, I don't know. We'll figure that out next year. I don't have to worry about anything.
Worry about next year when next year happens.
Yeah, there is still a season happening. Once Watson got hurt, I was like, and then when Flacco came in, I was like, oh, and then I'm like, and call me a bandwagon fan all you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm having an awesome time.
I think there is nothing First of all, sports fandom inherently.
Well, people are psychotic.
Sports fandom gatekeeping is maybe worse behavior than 4chan incel behavior.
It's real
so
bad. Well, like people, the Browns played a game on Sunday. Let me explain this to you, Tommy.
Thank you.
They played a game on Sunday that didn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
It was they are in the playoffs. They're going to be playing in the same spot no matter what.
Okay.
They're the fifth seed. It was locked in. So they don't want their best players to get hurt on some fluke accident, so they didn't play them on Sunday.
That makes sense.
And so they had a bunch of backups in there, and people were losing their minds because they got their asses kicked. But it's like, why is this who you are? You can't see this situation, understand that these are the backups playing against guys competing for a spot that are all like, you know, other than they had their backup quarterback, but their backup quarterback's pretty good with the Bengals. So they were playing for jobs. Like, they were playing to compete to be, you know, on and have a winning record. So they played real hard and they kicked the crap out of the Browns. And people were like, "Oh, fuck this sucks. I can't believe that." And it's like, how are you not able to just on this day reel this in and be like, okay, I'm not gonna be mad about this today.
Yeah.
Also,
stuff's gonna go on.
No offense, Bill, you kind of buried the lead on the backup quarterback for the Bengals because this is what his girlfriend wore in the owner's suite at the Bengals game. For the people that are not aware,
hold that up to the camera.
Okay, this chick showed up looking like Brazzers Jamiroquai. And it's like, it would be one thing if this chick just had seats like in the stands. She's literally standing next to a billionaire that owns the team, which I was like, that is the most hysterical thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I love that.
I was like, that's how much she wants her man to start for some team next year. And she was dressed like that.
And she did him a good. That's a good girl right there. That's the rider. Yeah, that's the woman version of what this lady was talking about. She's there for the the protector of his wallet and his job.
Bill, if you're one of these woo women, if you're like what's your idea of what's your IG story rundown of the perfect ideal woman that doesn't exist anymore?
Oh, the perfect
that never existed in the first place.
That never existed in the first place. I want a woman that is will take care of my home and my life and is funny and smart and knows when to shut up and but also
go on, Al Bundy.
I never have to initiate sex. She's just always ready to go.
Just horned up.
Yeah,
24/7. Got to like fucking crawl up the walls.
Doesn't ever get a period.
It's a good one. That's a pretty good one.
That is a good one.
And doesn't ever want to watch stupid TV, and doesn't ever want me to hear a story about her friends that I don't care about.
Oh, Bill has really thought about this.
He's got a long
Bill was waiting.
list.
Bill was waiting for someone to ask him this.
In my soul.
Damn.
And honor your soul.
Actually, this is actually kind of how I live.
Yeah. This is really good. It's better than mine.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, tits for days and.
Now we're veering into what my list
Yeah.
would probably start and end with. Is,
Tits for days.
Yeah.
And a pussy that won't quit.
I want a woman that doesn't like being outside, but she also doesn't like to be inside. And she's short, but she's also tall. She pays all my bills.
And she'll fight for me, but she won't fight with me. I just want someone that's well-adjusted that, like, is self-aware. That's like the main stuff.
Self-awareness to me is maybe the hottest of all traits,
Yeah,
besides being built cartoonishly hot.
Yeah.
But after that, the self-awareness, very
is
sexy.
very important.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a self-awareness, like I haven't showered for 5 days and
And I know
I gotta
gross.
take a shit.
Well, let's do something about that then. Yeah.
Come on now.
Self-awareness is an underrated trait, and a lot of people don't want to face themselves, so they go, I'll just ignore it.
I had to.
I won't take inventory of myself.
You should see yourself in your lover, and when you look into her eyes, it becomes a mirror into your own soul and what you bring in the space you allow.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to hear another motherfucker talk about living intentionally or space, I'm just going to Columbine my own face.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of any other school shooting. It seems like it's been long enough that it's fine.
Yeah, that's
I mean, that's the OG.
Yeah,
like, that's the.
This, I mean, to steal from Shane Gillis, it's not that any school shootings are cool, but if there was a coolest one, I'm not saying it's cool. I'm just saying if you have to pick one.
That's the only one I remember, so I would probably say, like, by name.
Pearl Jam invented that, by the way. I thought for years I would go around and I was kind of being an edgelord. I was like, well, the video Pearl Jam Jeremy introduced the idea of a school shooting. And then my buddy goes, after years of me saying this stupid shit, he goes, no, Jeremy killed himself at the end of the video. I go, no, you didn't. I go,
yeah, I did.
He goes, yeah, I did. He goes, watch the video. I go, I watched that video 734 times in my teen years. He goes, yeah, dude, he spoke in class today, and then he shot himself at the end of the video. And I go, oh, well, Jeremy introduced the idea of killing yourself in school. Can we go back to talking about your ideal woman is? Can someone bail me out of this line of fucking...
Someone that knows what the Jeremy music video is about the whole time.
someone that really loves... Someone that really loves the first two Pearl Jam albums and not any other Pearl Jam albums.
Why would anybody listen to any of the other ones?
I don't
if you put on Vitology, I'm going to kick you right in the cunt.
You don't like Vitology?
No, I don't care. I don't care about any Pearl Jam really.
No one does. In 2024, I still maintain Versus is a sick album,
and I meant
think
like
some of
cunt, like
Vitology.
dick or cunt.
We just
You don't need to correct yourself. It's okay.
Just it's a gender non-exclusive genitals kicking going on here.
This is a wild episode today. We're doing
My Ideal Woman. This is a great episode. This is the first episode of the year, isn't it?
No.
No, second.
Yeah, because we had
this feels like the first time.
It does.
Every time.
It does.
That's what I want.
I'm becoming a coffee douche.
What? Why?
Let's hear about it.
What kind?
As I'm sipping Starbucks.
On Sunday, Pants and I had brunch. You were getting gabagooled.
Sure was.
In Jersey.
Quite a bit.
Woke up this morning, got yourself some dick. Sorry. Go on.
And we went to a good company, and their coffee's so fucking good there.
What coffee is it?
It's from Luna.
No, it's Perry-style coffee.
Perry-style.
Available through Luna.
Through Luna.
But the brand of coffee is Perry-style,
Perry-style.
P-E-R-I style.
Okay. So I got it at Luna today.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I didn't know I was just like, is this the coffee? And it is. It is. Because I was like, can you make me this? And they like just a black coffee. And I was like, yeah, that's the one. So I got it. And
you were on your way to being a coffie aficionado. Yep, that's it.
That's
the one.
But that's the thing. I got a long way to go. Nowhere to go but up because I don't know what anything means. But I'm at the point where I'm like, that was really good coffee, and I just want that from now on. Whoop, hold on. I forgot about that.
Ooh. Sorry.
Someone needs some coffee.
I know.
But I also got a bunch of equipment too.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got a coffee grinder that has a measurement thing on it, so I can measure like 2 cups or 4 cups or 6 cups.
Like an electric grinder?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like it's got like a place where you put the beans, and then like it's got like a knob on it. It's pretty intense.
Like a higher end consumer grade machine.
Yeah. And then I got a tea kettle.
Ooh.
So I can heat up my water, and then I got a carafe that's got like it's like for pour over coffee. So I'm gonna be making pour over. Oh shit!
Yeah, you're getting you want to be serious about this.
Yeah, I do. I haven't like
I think coffee's like wine or whatever other thing where it's like the amount of elements that go into making it are very minimal.
Yeah,
but that makes every single element that much more important.
Right,
and you can become serial killer level obsessed over every single element.
Yes. And also, like, my mornings are pretty calm, so, like, taking the time and, like, having a routine of making coffee that's not just, like, putting in a Keurig or something like that is very... is incredibly appealing to me, especially with, like, really good coffee beans.
Yeah.
Like making, you know... And, like, to the point where I was talking with someone that works here about it, I'm like... And now I realize the coffee cups that I have aren't up to snuff. So now I got to get like I want coffee cups with a saucer. I want some biscotti that goes like I want this to be like a thing. Like
this guy's gonna be like putting all his sneakers in storage, and he's about to have a fucking.
I can do two things.
Do you see this? Do you see this turning into like a sneakerhead level obsession for you with coffee?
No, I don't think it's gonna be that, because this is gonna take a different kind of effort. Where like the sneaker thing is definitely just me buying the shoes that I wanted as a kid. Mm-hmm. This is more just like, hey, let's, we're cutting back on food and drinking and stuff like that, so let's enjoy the process. Like, I don't want to be a guy that cooks a bunch. I don't like cooking that much, but I can prepare coffee and have a cute little coffee cup and like a little wafer Americano on the side. Yeah,
okay.
And enjoy that. Will I end up getting a cappuccino machine? Probably.
Tommy, do you drink coffee?
Yeah, I just got one for free to review. If you want,
what?
It's an espresso machine.
Yeah. What kind? How big?
It's like, I don't know. It's like almost like a single serve kind of thing.
You just got one?
Oh, I've got even more expensive things. I got a fireplace for outside.
Nice.
Got
How do you
a waffle
do this?
maker. Influencer? It's been around forever. It used to be more makeup type based stuff. Yeah, Influencer. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for like 10 years.
No, we got to get on this.
It'd be like once every like couple months, maybe you would do like a survey to see if you even wanted the items, but they just switched the format.
So
I got a lot of things.
It's espresso maker, right?
Yeah.
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 But it's not like the Inspresso. Like it's like.
I think it's like Mr. Coffee brand.
Yeah, like a little teeny cup of coffee.
No, I mean it's what's this? 4 ounce, 6 ounce?
Yeah.
It's not like the tiny one.
Right.
I'll send you a picture.
Okay. But like I like espresso. It's still so hard to say espresso, not espresso.
I think I'll let the espresso. I have drank coffee for close to 30 years of my life, and I still only drink just black drip coffee.
I like coffee any fucking way. I will drink coffee cold later in the day. I'll drink it black or with cream, stuff like that.
I mean, I love it, but I also I'm a fucking junkie. Like, put it inside my body.
Yeah.
I don't have time to worry about.
I know. That's
kind of why I want to, like, I don't want to be just drinking shitty coffee anymore.
Sure.
I want to drink good coffee. I want to learn how to make it good.
It's a good thing to have a routine like that. Like I wanted to do that at one point to just like a morning routine. Like sounds like the same situation as you, but the math is fucking hard. And I'm like, I don't even want to like deal with it.
Right. And that's what the grinder that I got kind of does the math for me.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's why I got like, there's cheaper grinders where you can just like put stuff in there. But this one shows me how much, like it's
cool.
like you turn the knob to 2. And so that's 2 cups of water you put in with it.
Yeah.
So it makes things much easier for me.
Easier. Yeah, that's cool.
And like I'm excited because I finally have everything today, and I want to make coffee when I get home.
Oh, we'll do it.
But I'm not gonna drink coffee this late at night.
You'll be up.
Do you drink iced coffee ever?
I do.
Make coffee and then put it in a pitcher. That's what I do sometimes.
You're smart.
Yeah, I'll make a pot.
I have to buy a pitcher. Oh no, because the thing that I have, like, it's like a carafe, so I can just take that and put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
And then I have my coffee for the morning.
I mean, I know you know what you're doing, but yeah, you just pour the coffee into an ice tray, and then instead of regular ice cubes.
Ooh, coffee ice cubes too.
That's smart
because
too.
you'll dilute it otherwise.
Yeah.
And then you can get into cold brewing if you want. Cold brew to me is the only caffeinated beverage I can't drink.
Really? Is it too like?
I mean, I put like some nonsense in my body. For some reason, when I drink cold brew, it completely misses my adrenal glands, and I just go to wanting to fight people. Like, I don't get any wake up. I don't get any sort of like jolt from it. I just immediately go, why do I want to fight anybody and everybody right now?
That's interesting.
Like because I was trying to like wean myself off of energy drinks, and so I bought like a couple cases of like cans of cold brew from Costco, and I drank one. And number one, tastes like piss. And I'm not even like all coffee to me just kind of tastes like coffee, right?
Yeah.
And 2,
well, and that's the thing. Like, it's not even necessarily about the taste of the coffee. It's more about the aroma. It's about the smell. Like that coffee that we get at Good Company. Like, once you drink it, it's still kind of like acidic and whatever. But I like it.
No, it's clearly a cut above from
your gas station
standard
coffee.
Yeah. But for me, it's like coffee is like smoking cigarettes for people. Where it's not even about the taste; it's about kind of the ritual.
Routine, that's for me.
Like I used to like I would when I was living near a Starbucks, I'd fucking pop the top off of how and I just go, and I like steam my face and blow my fucking eyelids off, and then
I remember the first time I tried to drink coffee black. Well, the first time I tried to drink coffee at all. So it was probably 2006.
The first time, I forget. Is that a Mormon thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Well, because like I didn't grow up drinking coffee.
Yeah.
So I went to New York City with Marty when he was still going by Schizo Bill, and he was at this big event that they were having at the Opie and Anthony was having a big event at the Times Square Rock and Roll Cafe, Hard Rock Cafe, and Rock and Roll Cafe.
You got there. You got there.
And we drove through the night to get there because like we didn't have enough money to like get a hotel or anything. So I was at that time like 23, 24 years old, so I didn't care. Like I would sleep all the time, and then I wouldn't sleep and it'd be fine. And we got there at 6 a.m. and we're waiting in line with all these other animals that are trying to get in there. to try and drink and yell at Opie and Anthony. And I was like, oh, I'm so tired. I should get some coffee. So I go over to Starbucks and I just order a black coffee.
No, that's.
And I had never drank coffee before, never even sipped it.
Starbucks is a first.
And I just take one sip, and I was just like, "What is this? why are people drinking this? This isn't worth whatever jolt it's going to give you. It's not worth it." So I just chucked that and went and bought a Red Bull. And
when did Red Bull become like? Because Red Bull is like the
that
first
was around the
drink.
time of like Red Bull like
ascending,
yeah.
But that was like. Red Bull wasn't a thing before, what, 2001 and 2, kind of?
I think it was around, like 2001, 2002 is when it, like, when the X Games was really starting to ramp up and stuff like that. I think that's when Red Bull started.
They used to basically just have people drive around in these tiny cars that had giant Red Bull cans.
Yes.
And like
shows and shit.
Like
they used to, when we were, like, when I first started on the radio, one of our interns was one of those people, so they would just come to the station and just leave us crates of Red Bull.
Yeah, dude, like, it's like, because I remember, like, in the early 2000s, you could go to any bar and you wouldn't have to pay for two things, cigarettes or energy drinks.
Yeah.
And it was, like, the best.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and then all you ended up having to pay
for. Yeah, I remember the people that would walk around with the backpack full of cigarettes?
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And all you had to do is show them your driver's license, and it was like, they were like any other promotional field, the guerrilla field promotional people were those, like, I just have to make sure I get rid of these. So what do you want?
Yeah.
They didn't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was when you could smoke indoors. That was back when men were men.
Yeah.
They honored
and they were
souls.
taking care of women's souls.
I don't want a man in charge of my soul.
I don't like.
No, he just makes it feel protected. Are you protected? You basically what that girl that posted is she just wants a guy that's not going to cheat on her. Which that's fine.
With that.
That's I mean, good. Yeah, but that's fine. But like this whole like, oh, he's gonna take care of my soul. I don't know if those. Listen, I'll take care of your soul, but
you could have your soul taken care of, or you could have like your car note taken care of for the rest of the year. What are you picking?
Yeah, right.
What do you want?
Yeah, if a guy's paying for everything, he's definitely cheating on you.
Or like it's like like you can only do so fucking much, and if you're a provider and you're like a faithful dude, and you're just like. What's your bills? Bring them over, and you're paying them. I'm not saying that should entitle him to being a piece of shit to you, but it's like, well, okay, well, if you could pick one, do you want your bills paid for, or do you want to feel like your space is being honored right now?
Mm-hmm.
She wants both.
Okay,
it's one or the other.
I mean, I want
men are stupid.
Yeah, like I want the front page of xvideos.com in my bed tonight. We can't always get what we want. Sorry, Rolling Stones taught me all about it at a young age.
Well. I don't think you're going to get that.
Can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes,
you might
you get what you need. Two women at once.
Two women at once. I had that. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good time. This is a great
Never broached the, never did the three-way dance. Never made it as a wise man. Couldn't cut it as a three-way.
You should do it. It's good. It's a good time.
Probably. Took me long enough to master pleasing one person at a time. Two, come on.
You ain't got to do both at once.
Yeah,
yes, you do. I'm like too.
No,
I'm too much of a people pleaser. Where like if I could tell someone's looking at their phone, I'm like,
oh no,
she's looking at their phone.
Like everyone's participating together. It's
you don't know. Like I don't know.
Like a human centipede, but just a circle. You know.
Like an Ouroboros.
Oh, we had a request actually.
Who's the head of this human centipede? Is it like man, woman?
Depends. Who's fucking who? Depends on what you want.
Who's fucking
it could be
who?
either way.
That's the title of this episode. Who's fucking who?
No, yeah, you don't need to worry about doing two things at once because they might be doing stuff together while one's doing stuff to you, or
so
maybe
I could
both
look
are
at my
doing
phone while they're just.
Nobody's looking at phones, pants. Put your phone.
I'm trying to make
put
sure.
It over on the counter
I'm trying to Uber Eats shit
consensually.
for after the fucking because I'm a provider and I'm like trying to see two women's souls and buttholes at the same time.
Well,
you say someone's not looking at your phone, but clearly you've never fucked around with somebody that was looking at their phone while you were fucking around with them.
have you? Oh no.
Oh yeah,
we weren't fucking, but it was like we were fooling around.
Yeah.
And I go,
is this that bad?
It's like Twitter, huh? Like,
right.
What's happening there?
That's interesting.
One of our listeners wanted me to read some like R-rated pickup lines, and just to see Tommy's face when I read them.
Oh no. Okay.
Because she loves your facial expressions.
Yeah, I'm moving my microphone away.
Okay.
This is so bad. This one's. I'm gonna just read this one because it's so bad. It's like, how is it a pickup line even? It's not good. Sorry to bother you, but do you have room for an extra tongue in your mouth? Right.
That's stupid.
That's terrible.
I would if you. No.
I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, I don't like
If a woman
that.
texts me that, I'm calling the cops.
Right. Nobody can do that.
What the fuck is that?
Well, let me see if I can find one that's actually decent.
These are people that DM. Like, are you just looking at like?
I just looked up sexy pickup lines because there's a Twitter or an Instagram account where like a guy like reads them off to like his girls like.
Oh, okay. So this isn't like someone sent you these. Sounds like dox his ass.
All right.
Right.
Fucking terrible.
Imagine it's fall, and I say, "Is your name Winter? Because you'll be coming soon."
Ding, 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 ding. That's pretty
Roses are red, violets are fine. I'll be the 6, you be the 9. Okay, here's
heavy
here's
Fedora
one.
energy on that
I
one.
know.
Are you a Slytherin? Because I really want to slither into my chamber of secrets. What?
Oh wow.
I really want you to slither into my chamber of secrets. Why does he have a chamber of secrets?
Ew, yeah. I mean, I guess not ew. That.
But like, that sound like yeah.
I don't like these.
Yeah.
I don't like any pickup line.
Yeah.
It's cool if it like they're being funny.
I'm cold. Can I use your thighs as earmuffs?
I'm sorry, my reactions aren't going to be that good because they're just such bad jokes.
Yeah, like dude, literally going from 0 to cunnilingus before you shake hands is like
Yeah.
strong. Not in a good way.
Let me try and find the one that was.
No one is being protected with that line.
Right. That is not a protection.
Okay, here. Let me. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me turn this down so I can read it to you. Okay, what's the difference between the fridge and me?
What's that?
The fridge doesn't moan when I pull my meat out.
What?
That's what it says.
What?
It says.
Who moans when they pull their meat out? I mean, I moan sometimes when I put my meat in.
Yeah.
What fridge moans?
No, the fridge doesn't moan.
The dude moans when
you
he pulls his hog out.
You're supposed to moan when I pull my hog out.
Oh.
That's the idea.
See, none of us get the joke.
Yeah, it's a lot of explaining.
Nobody's moaning.
All right, no one's
I just
moaning.
envisioned like the dude
Just pull
took
it
his
out.
pants off and like whipped his dick out and he goes, oh.
No, I think it's supposed to be like the
He
I
whips
pull
it
I
out.
pull it out and then you moan because you're so so impressed by the meat.
So impressed by the meat.
All right, let's try another.
Has what?
What has 52 teeth and holds back a monster?
What?
Your zipper.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I kind of could see that one coming from
Yeah.
like a mile away.
All right, this one's want to visit the kid's birthplace.
Wait, what?
Want to visit the kid's birthplace. Oh, that's her pussy.
Oh, ew.
Ew.
I
hate that one.
Ew.
Nothing makes me harder than when you bring
That's
up
disgusting.
children.
Yeah, please
before
don't
fucking,
ever.
Fucking.
All right, here's a dumb. These are all bad.
Yeah.
This one is. Wait, start over. My butthole is like a 9-volt battery. Sooner or later, you're gonna want to put your tongue on it to see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put, yeah.
I
I'll
would
say
say
that's
That one's
probably
better.
the best one I've heard
Yeah,
of all
yeah.
these, in my opinion.
it would make me laugh if somebody sent that. Or said that.
All right, let's try
Well,
this
if you
one.
said
Let's
it.
try this one.
Hey, honey.
What?
Do you have insurance on that ass? Because I want to wreck it.
These people have.
They're corny.
It doesn't hit the same when a woman says it.
Yeah.
Well, I had to get it in your size. So what is it?
This is a T-shirt.
A huge dress?
A huge blue dress. Because I was hoping I could call you Monica and you could call me Mr. President.
Wow.
This is fucking.
What's up, 1995?
Wait, what is this
I
one?
think I hate them.
Go tell anyone under the age of 35 that line and just watch like the blanket.
Hold on.
things
Let's
pop
see
up.
this one.
Do you prefer to choke me before or after dinner?
Would you prefer to choke me before or after dinner? Like, what the?
Cigarette because I want to put you in my mouth and suck on you until you're done. There will only be 7 planets after I destroy Uranus.
That's pretty good.
That one's all right.
That's good.
That's my favorite.
Requires a little knowledge of science. That's pretty good. Wait, is there 8 or 9 planets? Do we determine Pluto's not a planet anymore?
I think it's a planet again, maybe.
So there'd be 8
You like
planets
coffee?
I'm not sure.
after I wreck your rate.
Because I have a bean you can grind.
What,
That's a
repeat
joke
that?
for
Sorry.
you.
What was that?
Well, like that's the thing. She's doing like, these are
Yeah.
man.
Yes,
But, well, she's got the bean.
she's got the bean.
Yeah.
So do you like
Ask what I've
coffee?
been up
'Cause
to
I've got a
lately.
bean.
Wanna
in
bruise
the
my
ground,
throat?
Is what she said. I don't like it. I don't want you to
Supplies?
like compare me to.
Good, because I was hoping you'd be my hole puncher.
I don't like.
Wait, did you hear that one?
Mm.
I want to try this one. Hold on, I gotta let it restart.
Like office supplies?
Yes.
Good, because I was hoping you'd be my hole puncher.
That was all right. That was all right.
It does.
I wasn't asking about the drink.
All right.
Hi-oh.
These are-
She's talking about his cock.
Ah,
That she wants to
Dick
suck
does
on it.
Does it taste good?
Dick?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, it's fine. It's
I mean, but
skin.
it's like it doesn't got like a flavor, right?
No.
I would
It's just
hope
like when you go
It's
down on
just
a girl, it
skin.
just tastes like skin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
just-
doesn't.
It
dick
better
skin.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, just dick skin.
Just dick skin.
Just dick skin.
And then it's like
and it's fine.
As long as you're clean, it's gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, please, yeah. That's what I want in a man.
sometimes his dick tastes like whatever hand soaps in the bathroom. You know.
No,
So I mean, I've never had that happen to me.
never ever.
Never had to do that.
It's real good.
I mean, better than nothing.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Dude, like it's I'm just-
after
what
she
it is.
after she sucks your dick, she blows bubbles.
I mean, like literally, the one time I was out all day and
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
went down, and I was like, I gotta go to the
Got it.
bathroom, and I like just Irish showered it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes.
We smell peachy lavender now. All right.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, but it tastes better than a day's worth of walking around.
Yeah.
Although on a lady, I'll be honest, I don't mind you being a little bit yourself. I don't mind you being a little bit yourself. I don't want it to be like days and days worth, but
Yeah.
I'll take one day's worth.
Okay.
Patrice O'Neill had the best bit where he just goes, he's talking about eating ass. He goes, and even if it tastes a little weird back there, just like, she's probably out roller skating. Like, it's like
Roller skating.
he goes, bitch, if you gotta piss. I don't give a shit. It was like, just,
Yeah, you make me pee, then pee.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like if there's any dude I would love to hear talk about what has happened in the last 4 years,
Oh, man.
it is that motherfucker. Yeah, he's like, she's just been out, roller skating. No, he goes, I'm fucking it up, but he goes, just tell yourself, it just tastes different because she's out roller skating. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I want an ass to be clean. If I'm gonna eat ass, I want that to be spick and span. But
Oh, that's
That's different.
There's a bidet
But
in the house.
the
for,
vagina, I can whatever happens in that part is like I can deal with.
You listen. You put out in the world what you want. I put out clean.
Pussy. Oh.
Yes. Spick and span, my friend. Mhm. No, man. Like one time, I got fooled into. This chick wanted to go parts unknown while she was going down on me, and I was like, "Do you really?" Like, I was like, Tim, I was like, "You sure about that?"
You sure about that?
And she finally kept working on it, and like, I go, "Well, the tongue's not on my balls or dick." Oh, that's what that feels like. I go, "If you want, all right."
That's a brave lady.
Mm-hmm.
That's a brave lady.
She was a soldier.
Yeah.
She was the man
yeah.
that women wanted.
yeah.
She was
protecting your soul and your whole.
I was like, I'm not even like self-conscious about I'm like put a finger or a tongue in there. I don't
Yeah.
care. I'm more worried about you
Yeah.
and subjecting this.
Listen,
It's clean down
I have
there.
bidets in both bathrooms for reasons.
Look, man, I don't got like 17 mirrors in my fucking room. I don't know what it looks like down there. If you really want Fine. You know what? You've been warned. You've been warned. Proceed.
But when a woman is brave enough and willing to do that, I do salute her. Like that. That's a great.
I mean, it is hot when someone's willing to just do that to please you. It's just not something regularly. I'm like, you know,
it's one of those things. Like once in a while, like.
Wait, what did you say, Tommy?
It's not like you need it.
Oh,
I thought you said.
What did you say?
Just eat it. But like in like your cute Tommy,
Yeah.
just eat it.
Just eat. Fucking eat it.
Eat it.
Don't you make me
We
repeat
did it.
it.
We eat it.
Have some more butthole. Have some more balls. It doesn't matter. Sorry.
It's a pretty good parody song.
I love it.
Oh, I love sex
Rim
and talking about it.
Rim
like
jobs are good, man. Rim jobs are real good.
It's I was not talking about it that long ago about eating butt. I go, when it's special and the lady means something to me. Not an everyday thing.
No,
Yeah.
that's a.
Also,
Like
no, also
for people are like mine and pants age, like butthole eating rim, like a rim job is like the blow job of the boomer, like where they just get it on their birthday. Like that's when like,
I think it was unthinkable to anyone born before.
right, but I mean that's like how things change. But I think like Gen Z, they're getting buttholes eaten constantly. And
buttholes
that's
too
too
much
much.
before
Yeah.
hands get shook for
Right.
fucking motherfuckers
Yeah.
under
Honestly.
25.
Which
Are you
is
fucking kidding me?
That's
But
too
also,
much.
like most women, at least that I've been with, like it's like they're not always fucking. They're like, get out, like just like smack me on the no. Just
they don't want their
no.
butthole.
Oh, really?
Some of them, I mean, a lot of them no,
Okay.
which is fine. Like
Yeah.
it's
I feel
roll
like
up
I
a
used to be
newspaper and
like
like whack
that.
me on the head.
You used to be like that, and now you're like the arching
Just
your
eat
back,
it.
like, hey,
Just
get
eat
in there.
it. Yeah. No, I feel like it. For a while, I was like, don't know how I feel about that.
But now I got to
it's been a
reconcile.
while. Yeah.
Now I have to reconcile coffee fanatic Bill and
Oh,
Mike's
God.
getting his butthole
Oh
licked Bill.
no! Yeah, nobody's gonna be licking your butthole.
No, it's okay.
You
At
could,
least not in the
I mean,
morning.
like
Not in the morning. No, it's
No morning butthole.
I kind of like adopt porn star protocol, like where women don't eat for like 16 hours before they
right.
enter the
Then that's
third
why, like, I
realm.
want some warning. If I know things are gonna go that way, I'm gonna make sure my butt's real
I
clean.
don't want food inside of me when sex breaks out ever. I don't
Yeah.
like.
One of my favorite
Come on.
things is like
I got
now-
too many health issues. I got IBS. I don't.
I
Got to plan that.
we do sex and then we go to dinner. That's
Yeah,
that's my way of like modern dating is like, hey, if we're gonna have sex, let's have sex, and then we'll have a late dinner. Like
Morning sex. I love
Morning
morning
sex is great.
because of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
morning
no,
sex is great.
morning
for that.
sex before, like if it's a weekend before you go to breakfast or brunch or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, no,
I
like,
actually had, like,
sex
l-
before the meal, especially like when you have a girlfriend. But I had one girlfriend. She goes, we're going to your parents' house. I don't want to walk in there looking ravaged. She goes, we're eating ribs later. All right.
But you gotta bring a
Shower
brush.
In between. Shower
Yeah.
in between.
Hey, bring a brush.
The way she said ravaged, like she was some Victorian.
Right. What are
It
you
was
gonna do
super
to
hot.
her?
Well, apparently, I did a lot. It was-
Yeah, really
I was
fucking-
like, okay, if you say so.
Like I did that.
Ravished.
that's
No,
the man she
she said
wants.
ravished,
Right.
like Rick Rude, and I was like, oh. You- I was
Now
like,
I want ribs though.
but I was like, it's like my one buddy also said, like he literally would put it on his dating apps. He said he goes sex before meals, and he said it worked like a charm.
It's a great. It's
Like he said he was
it's
getting
good.
laid more. He wouldn't be getting laid otherwise, period. But the fact he kind of threw it out there, he goes, yeah, it turns out a lot of people don't want to have like their innards wildly impacted by Red Lobster before they fucking
right.
try to have sex. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah, like I'm very much in the sex before dinner is way better. Morning sex is great because of that. I mean, I think my favorite sex time though is I like afternoon sex a lot.
Midday.
A lot. Midday.
Nothing to do.
Yeah.
Like around it. I feel you.
after on vacation, afternoon sex.
Dude, that's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Sex is cool.
I got a birthday trip planned, and my girlfriend's coming with me.
Oh, you use the word.
Yeah, I use the word.
Nice.
I don't think you broke that news.
You did it.
Not on the podcast, but I said it on the radio. So once it's a radio official, then it's official.
Oh, of course.
It's out
I mean,
there.
yeah.
But we got a cabin and so
Hockin' Hills.
Hockin' Hills.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
More like fucking hills.
It's just literally 14 couples just all like fucking hammering each other.
Yeah.
He's just like roaring fires and just,
But she's sober, so this is gonna be the first like getaway that I've done where I don't drink either, because it feels weird to get drunk around her.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna, but
sober sex.
sex is. I mean, that's all I've had with her, and it's fucking great.
If it's a familiar territory, then like I don't like banging when I'm drunk.
Yeah, but the first round of it was like, you know, they get to know you.
How do you do?
Sex, yeah, like then
Milady.
you know, you're making out and you're like, all right, we're gonna do this, but it's pretty good. Like it was not as weird as I thought it was gonna be.
Rate it from 1 to 10. I'm fucking kidding.
It
11.
was pretty good.
Nice.
It was great.
What a
It was
wonderful
great.
way
Good.
to
It
say
was-
that.
It was great, and then it's only gotten better.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
for sure.
I'm happy
Pretty good.
to hear
Pretty
that.
good sex.
Yeah.
Love that for you.
Pretty good.
Pretty.
Well, 'cause-
pretty good.
So much of the sex that I've had has been like drunk hookup sex, and it's good too, but it's different. Like there's
It's like
Oh,
junk
yeah, very
food.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is junk food.
I've never like. I can count on one hand the amount of times I've had that like drunken one night
Yeah.
stand sex, and none of them, through
I've had-
my own fault, was it anything to write home about.
I'll
Like,
say
it's just-
I've had some where I was like, well, that was insane. Like that was crazy. Like it was a good mix of like being pretty wasted, but then also just having really good sex somehow. Like it just like
Must be the
yeah,
level of
yeah.
drunk you were.
yeah.
I mean, when I'm having
Well,
a girlfriend, I'm
drunk and
like repeatedly burdening someone with my naked body.
Yeah.
You develop a chemistry, then sure. But no, when it's just
So
like
this is
kind
like
of
the first time. Like there's one time I'm thinking of where we got drunk during a snowstorm. Like me and this girl. It's the only time we ever hooked up, and we fucked each other's brains out, and it was awesome.
because your survival instincts.
Yeah, it's
kick in.
kind of
Yeah.
like we like. She like just kind of abandoned her car in the street because it was such like. I mean, she was parked like pulled over to the
Yeah.
side. She's like, I just pulled over here, and then we met at a bar and we walked back to my place and like in the middle of the street because the snow was so deep.
Oh, dang.
It was kind of an awesome
That's
night though, and
cool,
like the
yeah.
only people that were out,
Yeah.
and it was like that snow that was so bright from the moon, like it looked like it was light outside. It was a great night.
Her car
fun.
wasn't the only thing buried in some hills that night. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right?
Right. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah. She's got 5 to 6 inches in the 30s, if you know what I mean.
This is dumb. This is probably my favorite episode we've ever done, but it is dumb.
I say this every time.
I'm having a great time, man. You know, January used to bum me out. Honestly, this year I feel like it's my favorite holiday. It's like you clear the
Just being
cache
done
of
with
everything,
yeah.
start over.
Starting over, and like me getting everything, like with everything that I did for last year, and like last year was a very successful year for me, but like getting things going this year, and like kind of because things went so well last year, it's relieved some pressure on this year having to be something, but it like it's still going to be a great year.
Like you're not feeling the pressure. To
Yeah,
top
but I'm
it.
not feeling like, oh, I got to go make money right now. I'm like, no, I got gigs lined up, and I'm gonna be things are gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's a snowball effect. You ever done that?
Clerks fans out there.
Spitting cum?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I love it. Anyways.
Go on.
Anyways.
We're waiting.
I can't say I hate it.
Wait, so you got snowballed? You got cum spit in your mouth?
That's how it works.
You swap cum
Yeah.
in your mouth.
Huh?
All of the cum.
I've never done that.
No?
Never got snow blinded.
Come here, babe.
Turn the lights off real quick.
Leave 'em on.
I literally I only ever heard about that from the movie Clerks, and I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've just been with some girls that they're like, and I'm like, They're like, yeah. So I don't care.
It's messy. It's great.
I like how much Tommy likes it.
Yeah,
like,
Tommy. Like, listen, of all the fucking talking that's been going on in here, I just feel like
Like it
we're
went
bearing
from like
the lead.
silliness to like very much like
Yeah, no,
like Tommy's
I'm
like
like,
this
Tom-
is
Yeah.
No, it is. Yeah, that's definitely, I think, like a fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like with Tommy here, it's like having like two dudes that played high school football talking about the NFL, and then Patrick Mahomes is literally sitting in the middle, just saying nothing.
I was like flirting with a girl and like talked about doing that, and like we were like sexting. This is a few years ago, and like after we were done, she's like, "Ooh, that was a so and so," and like named like a local celebrity. And I was like, "Oh, they're into that," and I was like, "Wow!" And I'll tell you off air, but I was like, "Wow!"
There's a lot of damn freaks out there.
Yeah. So I wasn't. I was a little shocked by that, but yeah, that's yeah.
The best.
Come plays out there.
I just put it on stuff and in stuff.
Comes
Sorry, I'm pedestrian. You know what? I'm vanilla.
Hey,
I'm a
it doesn't
vanilla
make
lover.
you a bad person.
No, I want cum in my mouth now, Bill. What am I
Do you want
missing
your
out
cum
on?
in your mouth?
No, I want her cum. In,
Oh, okay. Well, that
yeah, I
works.
don't want my own cum in my mouth. I mean,
Well, I mean, you could do it either way. Like, she gets off, you lick it up, and then you
I've
make
done
out
that.
with her. Yeah.
but I don't spit it in her mouth.
Yeah.
Well,
you
you
always
should.
spit it in her mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, spit it in her mouth.
All right,
Abner.
I'm making note. Next time, I'm just gonna say to her, I'm gonna say.
She's gonna love it.
All right. That's it for this week's episode. Check out
Already?
go to billsquire.com. I got a bunch of dates coming up in the Northeast Ohio area, and I'll be out on the road with Chad Daniels in March, so just billsquire.com. Tommy?
Tommy LC, OnlyFans, and Fansly.
Pants.
Okay, pants on all socials, and stop by Old 86. We got half off happy hour all month this month.
Ooh.
Everything half off.
Is that where you're headed now? You're
No, I'm
gonna
not
go?
gonna go.
Okay.
No.
All right. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Spit it in her mouth.